Welcome to Wait 1 Minute. It's E from the QC by Where the D. Today, with a heavy heart, I am dedicating this show to my cousin Roddy, who got his wings February 20th, 2026. In his honor, intros and outros today will be his music from his company, Tremendous Beach Productions. What's up, family? If you're enjoying the show, hit that subscribe button. It's like giving us a high five, but with your finger. Cool, so let's get into this shit. Did you see the State of the Union? Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I tried. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I actually watched, like, I lasted, I'm going to say roughly 15, 20 minutes. The part I saw, basically he maintained the prompter or whatever, that for the most part. And I was just waiting. Like, that's really, I was waiting for the off-script shit. And it took a long time. Also, I was preoccupied because my NBA team was playing at the same time. So I had the game on with no sound and listening to the man that's in charge in chief. But he ain't commanding shit, in my opinion. Anyway. But he finally got to action, like I say, around about 15 to 20 minutes. I ain't gonna lie. I might have missed some things because I was a little bit fucking preoccupied, but it took him a long time, and I know, like, he be having shit on his mind outside of anything but his enemies Biden and Obama, and I was waiting on him to say that. It took a long time to say Biden. I know usually he blames everything on Biden and say that man's name a lot, and I was thinking, like, he would probably say it enough to almost get Biden elected, even though Biden ain't running for shit. And probably can't run for shit. But Biden and Obama live rent-free in Trump's head. Like, matter of fact, I think without those two guys, Trump wouldn't have shit to do. He would have no objectives. None. Because right now, his only objectives are to undo anything they did and try and discredit them. Because probably they beat him at shit. Well, probably hell. He don't like that shit. He got his ass whipped by them. Yeah. So after all that bullshit, he finally said the dude's name. He gonna start trying to damn spit motherfucking like statistics and shit as if he could count. Really? I got a rule of thumb for everyone listening right now. Motherfuckers that can't count don't believe any statistic they fucking mention. I'm just letting you know. Don't do that. Don't do that. But yeah, the shit continues from there, right? So then this motherfucker gets up and says, and I ended DEI in America. And these motherfucking SEALs did the motherfucking SEAL thing. Motherfuckers, like that's what the Republicans did. They really look like them SEALs that I saw out there when I visited San Francisco or some pier and shit. Maybe Pier 51. I saw a bunch of fucking SEALs. Or it might have been Alcatraz. I don't know. But yeah, that's what the Republicans look like. And then the thing is, like, that's something I don't know if I'm going to stand up and clap for. The fact that he's high into DEI now, first of all. Maybe it's ignorance because they done twisted what DEI means. Matter of fact, motherfuckers clapping for that shit don't know even what the acronym means. I'll remind everybody. Diversity, equity, and inclusion. Now, is that something that we should celebrate ending. I'm pausing for a reason. Still pausing. Pausing, give you some time to think. Pause, give you some time to think. Exactly. They're celebrating the fact that this man said that he ended diversity, equity, and inclusion in America. Come on, man. Y'all can't be that fucking stupid. Or can you? Then he says also, they did the seal thing. It happened again when this fool had the nerve to say, also did no tax on tips and overtime. I mean, I see the sentiment. But the people that do overtime and get tips, they not feeling it. Like, it's some caveats to that shit that obviously ain't hitting their checks from what they saying, not what I'm saying. But what they saying, it ain't hitting their checks right. When they filing their taxes, it's only like a certain amount. It's so many fucking caveats that they like fuck overtime and tips. For one. Number two, the seal ass motherfuckers don't do no real work. So they don't do overtime and they don't qualify for tips. So, like, you ain't even living that shit with your seal looking ass. But you're going over some shit you ain't feeling. Your constituents feeling it and they about to fire your fucking ass. Watch. You're fired. You're about to get fired. You about to lose your job. You about to lose your job. Watch it happen now. Watch it happen now. You about to lose your job. Nah, for real though. And then, I really hate to go on and on about his lies because y'all hate listening to him too. So do I, but I had to keep folks informed. Just in case you ain't listening. Just in case you was watching the same basketball game I was watching. If you missed it. He also said that the Democrats made up this new word called affordability. Like, it's a whole new word. Well, I guess that's true for people whose father, gave them, a nest egg for him to fuck up and sue people and shit to stay broke. Yeah. Debt is the new rich. Come on, Trump. Affordability. People can't afford shit for real, motherfucker. That shit been in the dictionary. You just won't open it. Huh. It's cool, though. It's cool. And then another damn lie. You say rent is lower now than when he took office. Where? Is it where people live and rent from, or some shit you made up in your head? Or what? Like, people got to live there for that shit to make sense. And if that was true, everybody be trying to move there. And guess what happens when everybody try to move there? Same thing that's done happen where I live. Shit goes up. So, before you was in office here where I live, motherfucker, average rent 2023 was probably $1,600 a month. Not probably. Definitely $1,600 a month. Y'all can look that shit up too. Zip code, we'll say 28027. Look in there. So in that damn zip code, rent was about $1,600 a month in 2023. That was before you the second time. One bedroom, looking at around $1,500. Two bedrooms, $1,750. Expensive as fuck, but that was prior to you. Well, in 2025, the average motherfucker went to $1,700. That's $100 more a month. $1,200 more a year for those of y'all that can't count. Pun intended, bitches. And then that one bedroom is now $1,600. It ain't a one bedroom, it's a fucking studio. And the two bedrooms is 21 damn hundred. 21 from $1,750. That's lower. No, it's not. And that's where people stay for real, bro. Like, ain't nothing you saying true, bro. Nothing you saying. But you know what? Enough of your stupid fucking lies. Protecting natural resources isn't about perfection. It's about progress. Small choices made consistently can shape a healthier future for everyone. Do your neighbors, children, and coworkers a favor. Recycling helps all of us. Your financial decisions shouldn't feel complicated. That's why at Mainapu Bank and Trust, we focus on quality, clarity, clear options, clear guidance, and support when it matters most. Whether you're planning ahead or handling today, smart banking starts with confidence. Mainapu Bank and Trust, a trustworthy partner in your financial future. All right, welcome back. This time we're going to talk about your voter rights. If you don't vote and have a chance to vote soon, you should probably do so because they're trying to take your right to vote. And when I say you, I'm talking about all of y'all, everyone. Most of you, right? They got this thing called the SAVE Act they trying to pass, these Republicans are. And they want you to prove your citizenship as a U.S. citizen at the damn poll, or at least when you register to vote. Right? Proving citizenship. Now, this because, all the so-called widespread, what they say, illegal immigrants are voting. Well, nah. Your ass ain't even fucking voting. But at any rate, listen. They can't do that. They're not getting benefits and all this other shit. People are saying, y'all stop going down these fucking rabbit holes. But as far as this citizenship, it's going to affect you that was born here, been here. Your parents, grandparents probably been here, right? Because in order to prove your citizenship, you're probably going to need a passport or a birth certificate or a combination. Yeah, your birth certificate and your passport. Where they at right now? You might need both of them. Where are they? They both cost money if you ain't got them. Do you got the money? Well, not a lot of voters do. Do they? Some of them can't get there. They need a ride to all that shit. It's several appointments to get that shit. Everybody don't stay in major cities where they got internet and order that shit. They're going to have to make appointments. You need a photo for your passport. You got to go for that. You need signatures. I don't know if you need a notary or whatnot, but there's some shit going down. And if you're disabled or old as hell, it's not going to be easy. Not going to be easy. Even for you that may not be disabled or old as hell and your name ain't the same on your ID or whatever as it was because your ass done got married. Ain't that what people supposed to do, get married? So that's a normal thing. You change your name, but your name don't fucking match. So now you got to go through hoops too if you want to vote. And some people probably would be like, man, that's so much bullshit, fuck voting, right? Well, that's an easy way to suppress the fucking vote. Dun. Now you see it. Now you see it. Why it's happening and what is happening. This shit crazy. Yet, you see that damn argument, right? How they want all this fucking identification and shit to vote. But then they get mad at the mayor of New York when he say the citizens of New York can come out and shovel all that snow they had and get paid to do it. You just need 2 forms of ID. And Republicans like, what? How you going to ask motherfuckers for 2 forms of ID to just come out and shovel snow? Well, if we're paying them, it's like any fucking job. Just like the one that the people that work in Congress have. Yes. That I-9, that everybody with a job, including those that have been elected into Congress. Yeah, they done filled that I-9 out, and it ain't complete without what? 2 forms of ID. That's how everybody fucking gets paid, including these illegal immigrants that y'all talking about just paying taxes to this bitch. So You can't walk both sides of the motherfucking fence, nigga, because you ain't got but two legs and you ain't that fucking tall. We're not playing these games with y'all. Nobody's stupid but you and the people that you fucking lying to. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Because you're going to get called out. You'll get called out. That's what I'm here for. Call me the fucking call out. Because I can fucking smell it and see it. Just like a dog. Just like a fucking dog. I can smell it and see it, y'all motherfuckers. I ain't fucking stupid. And for people that ain't paying attention, guess what? I'm putting them on. I'm doing it right now. I'm putting everybody on. I'm putting y'all on. Listen, I'm putting everybody on. Call me a snitch you want to. But I ain't gonna let no wool get pulled over motherfuckers' eyes who don't deserve it. It's just not gonna happen here around me, man. So enough with y'all stupid ass bullshit, man. All I'm telling you is we ain't fucking stupid. I know when I went to get my ID, like my state ID, driver's license, whatever, they was like, yo, first of all, I had to prove that, I think I needed a birth certificate to get that shit. But I damn sure had to prove that I was me, which is the birth certificate. Secondly, I had to prove I live here to get these motherfuckers ID. That's residency, right? So what the fuck is y'all talking about, man? We already doing this fucking shit. You had to fucking do it. All these motherfuckers in Congress saying that was talking that dumbass shit, trying to be on two sides of the fence. That's all it is, talking out the side of their neck. On purpose. Because they know the people listening to them probably just only listen to them. Without paying attention to what the hell they listening to, knowing that guess what? We've all have to have two forms of ID to get paid by a fucking job. Everyone. And if I got an ID, that means they probably proved whether I live here or not with that. So I can use that same ID to vote. And my ID probably say whether I can and can't fucking vote in this state. Man, y'all gotta stop fucking tripping. This ain't about flash. It's about performance you can count on. Precision engineering, responsive handling, and technology designed around you. When every mile matters, drive something built to deliver. Test drive a Cognar XRT today and experience the love of driving again. What up, though? If the show makes your commute, workday, or workout at least just a little bit easier to deal with, hit that subscribe button. Also, follow us on social media. On Instagram, it's Wait 1 Minute Show. On X, formerly Twitter, at Wait 1 Minute, the number 1. And then share that love with your friends. Yo, I think this Epstein shit gonna have juice for quite some time. And I'm sorry, I keep bringing it up, but it's more juice. More juice. It's not going away. And it shouldn't until they get to the bottom of this shit, because that's some bullshit what the man was doing. There's other motherfuckers that know about it. Motherfuckers that was there, seen it, and participated. But it's all, you know what I'm saying? There's people that knew and didn't participate. There's people that knew and did. But it's also people that was around this motherfucker that didn't know. Okay? I got to say that everybody associated with the man didn't know. And I'm saying that because for any of y'all that's ever did some shit that you probably figured wasn't really acceptable with everybody, it's only certain people you letting in. Period. You've done some shit that you ain't told everybody about. It's only certain people that you know that know that you into that. So some of these motherfuckers that hung with him was off the hook. They did not know. Some of them is on the hook, and they did know. And then some niggas is super on the hook because they knew and participated, okay? But I'm going to say some of these motherfuckers probably didn't know. And like Mr. Clinton, I don't think I would have told him neither. If I was a nasty-ass Epstein, I'm not telling Mr. Clinton. I just would not trust him with that type of information, mainly because of his wife. But anyway, on that. But like when you question the Clintons, which is right, a former U.S. president and in the former Secretary of State, former First Lady. Yeah, you when they gotta be deposed behind closed doors, you have to depose people who was mentioned more. Howard Lutnick was mentioned more, and he already done lied about this shit, and we know he lied about it. They already got your boy Henry, no, I mean Andrew, the formerly known as Prince Andrew or Mountbatten Windsor, right? Caught up, already caught up in that over there in the UK. But there's people here in the U.S. that's been mentioned more times than them Clintons. Maybe that one picture's what got them deposed. I don't know. But yeah, it's gonna have to be some more depositions, or it's just not fucking serious. Okay, period. Nobody taking that bullshit serious unless you get all the rest of these motherfuckers in there, put out the right documents, redact the right shit, put out the right pictures, stop hiding shit, do that shit the right motherfucking way. Oh yeah, I know that's wishful thinking under this administration. But after the deposition of the Clintons, I don't believe there's new information. Except the fact that nobody told him that what they was doing, including our current president. Because he even said, I don't think he knew nothing. That don't mean he ain't, because he was hiding it from you too. You was one of them ones that you just keep shit from. Of course he didn't tell you. Donald J. Trump knows something, y'all. Him and his wife should be deposed. Lutnick deposed. Anybody else naming that motherfucker? Cheap. I don't even know the man's name. Choprick. Whatever. Bring them in. Bring them in. Bring them all up in there. Ask serious, real questions instead of asking bipartisan, let me smear you questions. Like, really, you disrespecting those survivors when you do this partisan, let me try and smear a certain motherfucker. No, let's just keep it like cops keep it, or like it should be kept. I don't know. Everything's so corrupt, but let's keep it like shit should be kept and just do facts on facts. Just the facts, ma'am. Like, I think that shit still exists with some people. We ain't all dead. I don't think. There's a few of us left that's just interested in the facts only. Right? On the real, though, I just got this feeling, man, that, like, motherfuckers that do know are connected in a way. It's a secret society. They got this damn secret society, some secret society bullshit going on that very few people know about. But I think they're very powerful. So there's some people that know about it that ain't a part, that have been warned that they can't say shit. Pam Bondi might be one of them. Cash Patel might be another. Like, they'll never be invited to the club. But they've been told, listen, we got this club that'll fuck you up if you say any fucking thing. Because we know you got some paperwork that you need to get rid of. I know I'm conspiracy like hell. And I don't really run down rabbit holes and shit. But listen. That shit is plausible. Secret society? All these rich motherfuckers? Like, I think, well, shit, let's say if you take that out, it's a connection, and I think these motherfuckers are connected. They went to the same summer camp at one point, or their parents vacation together at the same, or these kids went to the same boarding school. We're going to find some connection, some ring, some jewelry, something that they all connected in, other than just these vile acts against children. It's another connection to. Or maybe that's the name of their group. I don't even know. But check that out. Along with the fucking money. Follow the fucking money and you'll find a little fucking club. Stay in the loop. Subscribe now and be the first to hear the latest episodes. It's quick and easy. The American Red Cross is facing a national blood crisis that is threatening patient care. Your donation is critical. Make an appointment to give now. Visit redcrossblood.org or call 1-800-RED-CROSS. All right, y'all, I need some help on this one because I don't really travel the highway much. And where I live, we don't have what they call a turnpike, I guess. So, because we don't have a turnpike, I don't know nothing about turnpikes. But I recently took a trip on the interstate from North Carolina to Ohio. So I had to travel through a few states. I went through Virginia, then West Virginia, right into Ohio, whatever, right? As I'm traveling, get to in West Virginia, they got, I guess, the West Virginia Turnpike or some shit, and there's a toll there, and we have tolls where I live. Let me tell you about the tolls where I live. We have toll lanes. We don't have a fucking what you call it, a turnpike. We just have toll lanes, like in the town where I live, and I don't really leave the town, so I don't know. It might be turnpikes somewhere else in the state. I don't know. I don't use it. But in my town, we don't got that shit. We just got toll lanes. I get on that shit, and like I go from the regular damn highway to the toll lanes just by switching lanes, and I don't really have to stop or pay anybody. They have this technology that captures photos of my vehicle's license plate, right? And that's connected to like the DMV, so they can charge me that way because they know through the DMV where I live, what my address is, to send me a bill, right? They also have a program that you can sign up for. Some of you probably know the program. Like you can get a little tag or a sticker on your car. Some of them have little, they call them transponders, but it's just like a little piece of equipment you can put in your car to where when you go through there, and if you have either the tag or the sticker or the little piece of equipment, you generally pay less than what people who, where they got to take the picture, right? It's almost like a membership club having that sticker, right? We'll say that. But you're paying less, a lot less. You don't pay the peak times, none of that shit. You just pay regular, right? Whatever. Cool. And so that's what I'm used to, not stopping, just going where I'm going. That's what the lanes are for, is just to go there, right? So that's what I'm used to. Fast forward to this trip to Ohio. West Virginia, I get to this first toll in West Virginia, and all traffic has to, now they got several lanes, but everyone has to stop in one of the lanes. Now, no, it's not like the old days. If any of y'all listen there, remember where you toss coins in the little bucket, or even you speak to a person. You don't do that, but you at least had to stop or slow your car down to 2-3 miles an hour so that it can gather some information. Seemed a little dangerous to me. And I was just thinking, because of like the thing that they have where I live, that wouldn't it be possible to use that or utilize that or implement that type of thing to where cars don't have to stop to get tagged? Man, I know it was more cars, but like it's got to be a way. Got to be a way. But we ain't got to go from 80 to 12 or 3. 80 to 0. And then back to 80. Maybe I'm wrong, and like I say, it's just an observation for me. But it ruined my flow on the trip, because like I say, I ain't even used to that. I'm just going, and then I had to do it multiple times. I think in that state, once or twice, and then same thing happened in Ohio. Like, just stop on the interstate. You might as well have lights, like red lights, stop signs on that shit too, right? Let's just do that. All that shit. But I mean, and I could be wrong. I'm not a transportation DOT logistics dude. That ain't what I do. I work at a bank. So if that shit ain't possible, or if there's a reason for that, let me know. Let me know. That shit pissed me off. Let me know. Just leave me a voicemail. speakpipe.com/wait1minute. I'll play it on the air.